Hello and good day, welcome to our YouTube channel, God's Promises. And today's video will be biblical number 29, Meaning and Symbolism. Let's get started now. In the Bible, Numbers 29 recounts several significant events that hold both meaning and symbolism. Here are a few key aspects to consider. In the Bible, Numbers 29 continues with instructions for the various offerings and sacrifices to be made during the annual feasts and holy days. Here are the key meanings and symbolisms found in Numbers 29. The importance of appointed times. Numbers 29 emphasizes the observance of the appointed times and festivals that were established by God. The chapter provides detailed instructions for the offerings to be made during the Feast of Trumpets, the Day of Atonement, and the Feast of Tabernacles. These feasts were significant moments in the Israelite calendar, and their observance symbolized a remembrance of God's faithfulness, redemption, and provision. Celebrating God's presence and blessings, the offerings prescribed in Numbers 29 were intended to be presented as a pleasing aroma to the Lord. They symbolized the Israelites' celebration of God's presence among them and the blessings He had bestowed upon them. The offerings were expressions of gratitude and thanksgiving for God's goodness and provision. Sacrifice and atonement. Similar to Numbers 28, Numbers 29 includes sin offerings and burnt offerings, which involved the shedding of blood. These sacrifices served as a reminder of the need for atonement for sin and the seriousness of seeking forgiveness and reconciliation with God. They foreshadowed the ultimate sacrifice of Jesus Christ, who would offer Himself as the perfect atonement for the sins of humanity. Dedication and renewal. The instructions for the offerings during the Feast of Tabernacles in Numbers 29 symbolize the dedication and renewal of the covenant between God and the people of Israel. The feast commemorated God's faithfulness in leading the Israelites through the wilderness and dwelling with them in temporary shelters. It represented a time of reflection, worship, and rededication to God's purposes. Overall, Numbers 29 conveys meanings related to the observance of appointed times and festivals, the celebration of God's presence and blessings, the need for sacrifice and atonement, and the themes of dedication and renewal. These instructions provided the Israelites with a structured way to express their devotion, remember God's faithfulness, and seek reconciliation with Him. They serve as reminders for believers today to honor and celebrate God's presence, to seek forgiveness and atonement for sin, and to dedicate themselves anew to God's purposes. Thank you for visiting us today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really does help our channel grow. Looking forward to see you back here for our next video.